glad you've been down this path.
What are you going to put in that big hole underneath that brace?
We were thinking chewing gum.
Chewing gum?
No, we have end grain oak blocking that's been dried. We'll cut a chunk and pack it in there. There's the one just back there is done.
Oh, good. Oh, I'll go check it out. Thanks. How many braces have you replaced, Tim? Or will you have replaced?
I think 14 total.
14 total.
This is 9 here and 4 upstairs or 5 upstairs.
And we used all reclaimed material, right?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, almost all reclaimed. Yeah, you can kind of see these nails here. Deeper understanding of what you're doing, Michael?
Well, I believe this is strictly just to occupy the space, and it's for, well, no insulative value, but rather just more to occupy the space and provide possible fire suppression or retard fires. And that's as far as I can understand it. Does that sound accurate?
I think it's pretty accurate, yeah. Why do you think we would replace it?
Well, because it's keeping the historic fabric original, and it's also going to help to keep out the elements, and that is the wood might rot away. It's going to keep creatures, pigeons, other birds from occupying this inside area.
And can you describe this rafter plate to stud connection a little bit for us? Maybe you weren't here yesterday, but we've got all these studs that come into the bottom of these plates.
I wasn't, and as I look at it, it looks like there's a mortise on the underside of this plate which has been scarfed in. This is a replacement plate. So measurements were taken. This piece, which was recycled from another place, was brought in up on the lift and carried over through a window over yonder, placed here with a scarf joint, placed on top of all these uprights, and then this roof section, the rafters, which were pushed up with jacks, was let down, and there's little slots here, little open mortises, bird's feet, that all the rafters fit into on top of this top plate. And then Joe just came through and actually put in some screws here, I believe.
Oh, some like structural toenail screws?
I didn't see them, but they were smaller screws, I think.
Maybe an R4 screw or something.
Yeah, okay, here's one right here. So he was just sistering these rafters together.
Oh, right, because we sistered new rafters here.
I am cutting blocking to go underneath the braces.
And why are we putting blocking underneath the braces?
Because we had to extend the mortise on the bottom and the vertical side of the brace leg so that the brace would swing in properly into the mortises. So these blocks are going to go underneath so that they stay nice and tight.
And what kind of material is this?
This is oak.
Oak. Great.
Nice old dry oak. This one here you can see was all hogged out for some great reason, I'm sure, at the time, but those ones are gone. So this one also, we moved the roof of that. And here we had a couple that were just scabbed together. And we put a new one in there too. And screwed them all together so they're sucked up tight.
Do you feel like you've seen any other rafters in the building that might need to be addressed?
I think on this floor, the side that we've already addressed.
So you think we've covered this floor anyway?
Covered this floor. I can't say I've spent a whole lot of time looking at the other floors right now.
Okay. What are you doing now, Joseph?
I'm transferring bricks downstairs to other people who are going to be using it.
Oh, great.
That's us. The glamorous. The glam group, yeah.
I need to get there. I need the rest.
No, you're gonna have to get up the aisle. Here. Yeah. Alright, how's it going? we have all these auxiliary supports here that are holding up grain bins up above. And so we're mapping out not only the main columns, vents, and the bays, but also locating these auxiliary structure that holds up all the weight up above, which was added after the original building was built. Vent 3, you can see the original columns have been taken out, and then underneath where that auxiliary steel is, they poured a new wall right here. And so these are concrete pillars or whatever that are supporting those steel posts that are up above. And they had to build this structure to accommodate the hydroelectric generation. And man, you got some ugly posts. You can see all these posts, they're just unbelievable. They put them all around down here, and some of them are wasted. In the way. Our engineers are trying to figure out how to do some sort of cross bracing on the second level and maybe above the third level to stiffen the building from bending this way. It seems to be stiff in the corners. The river's over here, so the belly of the building is headed towards the water.